Trending Again with Sarah and Ben. Sit down, have a coffee, and enjoy the show.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Trending Again. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Chip and Dale. We've moved our Big Brother after show to once a week. We're going to review 3 episodes in one episode. So that will probably most likely be on Wednesday, if not Wednesday, Thursday at the latest. So, but very likely we'll probably record it Wednesday night. So we're just spread a bit thin because we got working on some other shows. So anyway, we'll leave that for future. So, but yeah, so Big Brother after show is now once a week, and yeah, so let's get into Chip and Dale. We both watched that over the weekend and really enjoyed it. So, what did you think, Sarah?
It was a great movie, a really good movie. Very much Who Framed Roger Rabbit vibes.
Oh hell yeah!
Lego movie vibes. Just the jokes and just all the little Easter eggs in there. It was such a good movie, and it wasn't what I expected.
No, I was actually quite impressed because when I saw the trailer and they weren't speaking in their chipmunk voices, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Anyway, I absolutely loved this movie. I thought it was really, really well done.
Really, really, because the tagline for the movie is "It's not a reboot, it's a comeback."
Yeah,
if you have to watch the movie to make that to understand what it is, but it is so good. So it's a live action animated film based on the television series. Did you watch Chip and Dale when you were?
Yes, yeah. I haven't seen every episode, but of course I watched every time it came on. Rescue Rangers was on. I was there for sure. I was like, heck yes.
Really good.
It's
that's all right. You go.
Okay. Do you feel though that Gadget and I'm forgetting the fly's name right now. Zipper? Yeah. Do you feel like they weren't used as much as they could have been?
No, I think it was still well done. I think it was good the way it worked out. So we don't want to spoil too much of the movie because we want everybody to go out there and watch it. Yeah. You have to go watch this movie. Really have to watch this movie. You don't have to. I think
we can definitely spoil it. I think if you haven't watched it yet, come back and listen to this episode after. So go watch Chip and Dale and come on back and we'll talk spoilers in this episode because we've already watched it. I don't think we have to dance around it because, literally just go watch it and come back and we'll talk spoilers.
All right. Yeah. All right then. All right. So it's the plot of the synopsis of the movie, the way the movie goes. It's been over 30 years since Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers were big.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't say they're as big as they make out in the movie though, but they still had they were still a very beloved show back in the day.
That's right. And the way they've done the movie is that Chip and Dale had a gig and this is not working.
They had a gig. So Chip and Dale had the Rescue Rangers show. Anyway, basically, Chip ended up getting offered to do a solo show, and not Chip, Dale. Sorry, that Dale ended up getting offered a solo show because it was, I can't even remember the name of it either. Dale. Oh no, it was like, Double O Dale.
Yeah, Double O Dale. Yeah, I feel like we've jumped too far ahead. That's why. That's because we've jumped way. No. That's why I'm like, this is just because they met at school, and so Dale started was a new chipmunk at school, and he didn't have any friends. He made a joke in the beginning where the pencil was in his eye and freaked everybody out in his class.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so nobody really liked him. Thought it was a bit too much. The joke was a bit too much. So seeing by himself in the cafeteria, Chip sees him, comes and sits down with him, and they've been friends ever since. So then they start. I guess they get a few other gigs. They were in Full House.
Yeah,
They
that's
did
right.
Full
Yeah.
House.
That I don't think they were actually in Full House. It was just a cameo
No.
because
Yeah. there's
Disney
lots of
bought
cameos.
ABC, I think. Yeah, they bought ABC,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure it was an ABC show or something or
But
other.
there were a lot of cameos in there. They would have had to pay for rights to because they didn't own the rights to them.
Yeah, for
There
sure.
was South Park.
Yeah,
There
and
was
then
South
there
Park. There
was
was Randy from South Park. There was so many.
Batman.
There was,
You had Batman in there as
Batman.
well.
Yeah, Batman vs ET.
Did you have a do you think it would be jumping around if I asked you if you had a favorite cameo?
I couldn't pick one.
Couldn't pick one.
I couldn't pick one because there was so many Easter eggs in the whole movie.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
was just there was so many. You can't pick one exactly. Yeah, there was heaps. There was like Scrooge McDuck, you know, in the bathtub full of
Coins. Yeah.
there was so many. There was like My Little Pony
Yeah.
at the convention. There was He-Man. You had who else was there? Skeletor was there. Then you had there was so many. Yeah, Ugly Sonic.
Yeah, Ugly Sonic was the highlight of the movie.
He was good. He had
It was so
real
good.
human teeth.
With human teeth.
With human teeth. He was creepy. You had Pumbaa. Pumbaa was in there.
That's right. Yeah,
With
the live action one. Did they have the
that's
cartoon
right.
one? I didn't notice the cartoon one in there, but I know the
No, there was
live
a
action
cartoon
one was
no,
in there. And then you had live
was a live
action
action.
Baloo as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you did have live action Baloo. It's just singing
Yeah.
bare necessities. You had that bear, the polar bear from was it Polar Express?
Yeah, that's
Or was
right.
that
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, it was so many. You had
And
Blue Gumby.
they were making fun of the eyes as well. The
Yeah.
eyes from
Oh,
the
yeah,
2000s animation.
CGI when it didn't quite meet up. Oh, it was so good. Yeah. Who Framed Roger Rabbit was in there because apparently it's set in the same universe.
Oh,
as
okay.
Who
That
Framed Roger Rabbit.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Makes
why
a lot of
it's very
sense.
similar. Yeah, it's set in the same universe, and people say there's a lot of similarities to the film. A lot of similarities between the two films, and it's been a long time since I've seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, so maybe I need to go back and watch that.
Yeah, it was pretty genius. Like I said, I was a bit worried when I watched that trailer, but I had an absolute blast watching it.
Yeah. So the whole movie, it's about Toons get kidnapped and get bootlegged to other, on like with different
Basically,
Not
rip
like
off
titles and stuff.
movies. Yeah.
and then sold overseas to make more money off these. But obviously they're getting kidnapped and something's happening to them, and there's all this CGI surgery that they can have on cartoons, and that's why Dale looks different because he had CGI surgery
Yeah.
done, realistic CGI surgery, and that's why he looks different to Chip,
Yeah.
who still is in the same old cell cartoon style. And it's really cool. So the whole movie is like trying to work out what's happened to all these tunes because Monterey Jack gets kidnapped, and they got to work out who the bad guy is and who Sweet Pete is. Did you like those billboards though?
Yeah.
The billboards.
Yeah.
You had
you had the
what did they
Batman
have?
vs. ET one, but there was a whole bunch
that's
of
right.
others.
There was so many. There you had. Was it Johnny Bravo Fitness?
Yeah. Yeah.
There was Oh, what else was there? Ant Man was Ant Man. Was
Ant
that what we were
Man.
built
Yep,
on?
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of Ant Man, it's Ant Man.
Yeah. Is that Paul
And
Paul
Paul Rudd
Rudd?
actually,
Is that right? Paul
Paul
Rudd?
Rudd actually, yeah,
Yeah.
and he made an appearance, and he's making fun of his Ant Man character.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good. What else was there? Um, oh, it was Waze the movie.
What?
You know, it was like instead of emojis the movie, it was Waze the movie. Like, you know, Waze the app,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
navigation app.
Ah,
It
yeah,
had that
yeah.
little navigation Waze
Ways the
little
movie.
button.
I didn't
Yeah,
notice that one.
Waze. There was Beavis and Butthead.
That's right.
Butthead for
Yeah.
governor. Butthead for governor. Oh, there was so many. Um,
So many. I
yeah,
don't even think I noticed half of them. I noticed a
Batman
fair.
movie.
But yeah,
I've
I
watched
I,
the
lo-
movie
I love
twice.
that Batman versus ET. I can't remember the line, but I love
That's it.
Chip at the end. Yeah, right. Like that would happen. I think they make friends. That's right.
There was a Lego one too, wasn't there? Lego Miserables.
I didn't notice that one either. I'm glad you
Yeah.
caught a lot of this.
Lego Miserables. Oh, it was so good. Oh, they were really good. It was like, oh, then you had what was the Wall of Parts.
The wall of parts.
The Wall of Parts with all the parts in there. There was so many. Yeah, it was really cool.
They did.
It was like,
They
yeah,
really did a fantastic job.
they did a really really good job. And when you find out who Sweet Pete is, who the bad guy is, it's just like it makes you laugh so fun. It's so much. So much. It's oh, we're gonna spoil it, aren't we? So
Yeah.
Sweet Pete
Sweet Pete,
was
Great.
Peter Pan.
grown up Peter Pan. You know
He
who
made
I didn't
bootleg-
I didn't notice
Who?
any Tinkerbell in this.
I think Tinkerbell was in there at the end.
Oh, okay. I have to
I think
rewatch it.
right at the end. I think so.
I didn't
can't
notice
remember.
her, so
I missed the end, a little bit of the end twice. Only because someone decided to steal the tablet and go, what's in it? Oh, what's happening? Oh, it was good though. Yeah, it was Sweet Pete because he decided that he was going to make his own bootleg movie of Bedroom Boy, Flying
Bedroom Boy. Yeah, that's right.
Flying Bedroom Boy. There were some big names though in the movie because Sweet Pete was voiced by Will Arnett.
Yep. And then you had Chip and Dale, which was,
Chip was Doug. Was it Mulaney? Was it John Mulaney? And then Andy Samberg
that's
was
exactly right.
was
Yep.
Dale. Yeah, Eric Banner was in the movie.
Yes,
He
I heard
was-
that. And then
Yeah, he was Monterey Jack.
yep.
Seth Rogen
Yep.
was the Viking, the CGI Viking who wasn't really looking at.
And he also came back as the voice of Pumbaa. Pretty sure he
He did
voiced
too.
Pumbaa in Lion King as well. Well, they had him on board anyway, so I suppose they may as well use him.
Exactly. Oh, there was so many. Yeah, it was really really good. I was surprised Zipper had such a deep voice.
Yeah. And he doesn't talk at all in the show.
That's right. And Zipper and Gadget get married and have all those kids.
And they're a mixture of mice and flies. Pretty funny.
So funny. So funny. Oh, it was good.
I like that Gadget as well is actually exactly like she is in the show in real life.
Yeah. Oh, the Captain Putty. Was he from somewhere?
I'm
The
not
captain,
sure
the captain.
where he was
he
from.
Gumby?
He could have
Maybe
been.
Gumby.
He could have been. I'm not
He
real
was very
sure.
much like-
But yeah, he was very
Gumby was
Gumby
green.
like, yeah.
yeah,
I don't really
the
remember him at
claymation.
all. So
maybe like the claymation. Maybe that was like a nod to the claymation style.
could have been, yeah.
Who knows? Yeah,
Have to look that one
that
up.
was. It was yeah. It was really. what else was there? There was so much.
I actually really
So
love.
much.
I
Oh,
really
Lumiere,
Lumiere. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Lumiere.
when they're at the convention. They're at the convention with He-Man,
Yeah.
Skeletor. There was what else? Who else was there? What's that? Like this is bad. Like the Power Rangers. Well, they someone's gonna know this. off the top of their
Beetleborgs.
head.
Nah,
No,
not
no, no. It
Beetleborgs.
was older than that. Older
Older than
was the original. No, don't worry about it. It will come to me. It will come to me. I was talking about it before.
that. I'm not too
I
sure.
think that's what's. There was for those with younger kids. Doc McStuffins was in there. Oh, the Three Little Pigs. Did you see?
That's
Three
right.
Little
Yeah, I
Pigs?
seen them. Yep.
That was good. It was good.
So
Good
much.
movie.
There's so much. Like I said, I don't even think we've caught half of the cameos in there. You did pretty well to remember all those ones. So that's pretty incredible.
So I watched the movie twice. This is a terrible movie review, by the way. I feel. We're not movie review guys.
No, this is kind of really our first review. I do more reactions on YouTube. I don't really do reviews. They're pretty quick,
Yeah.
like when I review after. But anyway, let us know how we're doing. So we'll keep going. So one of the characters that got bootlegged was actually
Oh, wait, Flounder.
Flounder. That's
Like-
right.
like
That's
when they-
exactly who I was thinking of. I'm like
Flounder.
I'm like from Finding Nemo, but he's not. He's from bloody Little Mermaid. Flounder, yeah.
One of these dingle Whatever it is.
Yeah.
So good luck. Oh, it was so good. That was I think that was one of my favorite lines in the whole movie. There was so many good one-liners. So
Yeah,
many good one-liners.
You're right that we are jumping around a lot, but anyway, that's just how we do it on Trending Again. The whole reason Monterey Jack got taken was because of his stinky cheese. He was
That's where
getting
he had a
stinky
cheese
cheese
addiction.
from a shop, and yeah, he was getting stinky cheese from a shop, and then he couldn't pay up for the cheese. Anyway, Chip and Dale end up going to the what was it, the bakery or whatever the heck it is, with the chef. Did you notice that he did like the Swedish chef thing?
Oh, the Swedish. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, it would have been so good if they had to put Swedish chef in here, and the next thing I just hear
What was he? Yeah, Bjornsson. His name was too.
Beyonce.
Bjornsson.
That's right.
Bjornsson.
Yeah.
He was selling cheese. He's like, "You got anything stinkier?" And he's like, takes him around the back, and his voice changes. He goes really deep. It's like, that was pretty good. What else was there? Jeez. Hang on. So did you learn anything about this? Do you think there was a moral to this story?
The moral is, don't leave your friends behind.
Yeah.
No. No.
See you, Ben. I'm off to go start another podcast.
Because this was
leaving.
the worst review of all time.
This is double O. I'm going to go work on double O Sarah.
Double O Sarah, yeah. No worries there, Dale. I'll give you a big red nose. You are a bit of a clown.
I'll be like Chip and Dale. It was pretty funny. What did you like best about the movie?
What did I like best? I think it just captured enough nostalgia while bringing in something new with I'm trying to think of how to best explain this. So it brings enough nostalgia from Rescue Rangers, but bring something interesting and new, because I wasn't expecting Chip and Dale to be Roger Rabbit-esque. But like I say, I really think it was a genius move going down that road with this, and I think it definitely opens up more options for movies down the line as well.
Yeah. Agree. It's making it more of an original, not a remake.
And you know why it
That's
also
right.
fitted so perfectly in with the Roger Rabbit-esque movie or universe is because them being like detectives basically, whereas Roger Rabbit was the same thing, I think, but in Roger Rabbit they were being erased instead of bootlegged.
Yeah.
So this
That's
time
right.
around they were being
That's right.
bootlegged for rip-off movies basically.
But the funny thing was I was reading about the Roger Rabbit law thing, and the stuff that they were getting erased by was pretty much just like a thinners. It was like terps, kerosene, and something like that, benzene, water, something like that. It's pretty much just to completely erase them. So it was very similar with the whole bootleg and the machine that they used to reboot everybody, reboot the cartoons, and sort of change.
Make them look literally like bootleg versions of themselves.
Exactly.
But instead they're taking the original character and turning them into the bootleg version of.
That's right. Flying Bedroom Boy.
Flying Bedroom Boy.
Who was your favorite character? Who do you think your favorite character was?
Wow, that was I'm gonna say I really liked Chip in this.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked Chip in this.
I agree.
Dale was good too, obviously, but I don't know. I just related a lot to Chip because I felt like that's probably what Sarah's going to do to me, and
and you're going to hit me over the pipe.
That's right. Yeah, that. Here, I always got beat over the head. Let me take this one. You always got beat over the head. Let me take this one. And then I can't believe we did this to you every week.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, no, just do it to me. Do it to me.
Do you know how they when they were doing the flashback of their episode of Rescue Rangers?
Yeah.
They're and they're all standing there with the villain underneath. I can't remember his name. Underneath the net, and they're all laughing.
The cat, Captain Cat or whatever his name is. Captain Cat. That'll do.
That's it. You know how they end the show with them all laughing, and then the laugh keeps going, and then it's a strange laugh.
Yeah.
Apparently, what it is, it's Disney making fun of themselves, because if a joke's not funny, if you make the laugh track longer, it makes the joke funnier.
Really? That's pretty funny.
So with a joke that's not as funny, you'll notice that they'll always have the laugh track being a bit longer.
Okay, tell me a joke then. Have you got any jokes?
Oh, you put me on the spot. Claire's been doing this to me today. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back?
I don't know. What do you call it?
A stick.
I don't know. Did it work? Did the laugh track work?
I don't know. Everyone's more laughing at you.
Everyone just turns it off. Okay, now we're free to talk spoilers, Sarah. No, just kidding.
Okay, what do you think? If that was your favorite character, you can purely pick a favorite character. Chip was kind of your favorite character. Who was your least favorite character then?
Who was my least favorite character? I didn't really like that Gumby guy.
No, I agree.
I can't even remember his name.
Officer Grumpy or something like that. Grouchy,
Yeah,
squishy dude.
squishy dude.
Can't
Gumby
remember
and
his name.
Blue Gumby. Blue
Blue
Gum.
Gumby.
Blue
Yeah,
Gumby. That's it.
that's the one.
That's his new name.
That's close enough.
Blue Gumby.
That's close enough.
The one
Blue
line
Gumby.
he had that I really liked was the predictable line. how they're like,
That one?
well, this is that. It was basically predictable that he would be working for Sweet Pete.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right. Captain Putty.
Captain
was his
Putty.
name.
Did you
Captain Putty.
did you pick that he was going to be working for Sweet Pete?
No,
Or you didn't really
did
take?
not pick that. But then when you watch it again,
It was very
and
predictable. Yeah.
you can not predictable, but you notice the little hints, like you know how they got that Kiki. Is that what her name is? That's the actress's name. Ellie.
Ellie. Yeah.
The female,
Yep,
the actual
yep.
real person, the whole real person in this whole movie, pretty much. I forgot where I was going with this.
Yeah, Ellie. Well, they kind of were trying
Yeah.
to set her up to look like she was going to be the one.
That's right. That's right. Because I was too busy worrying about what her name was. Ellie. Ellie made some comments. They said when they found out Monterey Jack was kidnapped, and they said, "Why can't the police do anything?" She says, you know, we need warrants and stuff like that. But every time we try to get warrants, we always get bogged down in paperwork and all that sort of stuff, and it doesn't go through. That's why we need your help. Always gets bogged down in paperwork. Can never get a warrant to go in there. So it makes sense. It's the reason why they could never get a warrant, because Chief was working for him.
Exactly. Yep. But they
Captain
were
Putty.
trying to suspect Elliot, the chipmunks. I'm pretty sure. Oh well, one of them was Chip. I
Yeah,
think
because it's
Chip.
pretty-
Chip.
yeah.
Chip was suspicious of Ellie, but Dale was kind of on her side basically, and he's like, "Yeah, I was right."
Yeah.
Basically, when it comes out that it's Captain Putty or whatever his name is,
Yeah, that's right.
Blue Gumby. I'm
Um,
sticking with Blue Gumby.
Blue Gumby. Blue Gumby.
Blue
He must
Gumby.
have been in Gumby. He must have been in Gumby or something.
Look it up. Look it up. I'll distract him.
I don't think he was.
He
To
wasn't.
be honest, but he might have been.
I wonder if he was in something. Are you googling it?
No, because when I've got it here, it doesn't seem like he's in anything. There's like I've been looking at stuff and I don't see he's been.
Like you said, maybe it was
any
just
of
a tribute to kind of the Gumby era.
Maybe. Maybe he was. I have this feeling that's yeah.
He was played by J.K. Simmons.
Yeah. See, we're not the first. I'm not the first one to ask this. Is Captain Putty from Gumby? He's just in the style of the Gumby character, which uses claymation for some formidable fighting moves. There you go. I know one of my favorite parts of the movie is when at the end there, where Sweet Pete ends up in the machine and he gets reanimated, rebooted, and he's got the cat's head, and he comes out. And
That was so good.
he's on this big bulky body and he's huge. He's got this cat's head. And he's just, yeah.
So good.
I was like, that's my favorite part of the whole movie. It was so good. Just that little
I don't
line.
know. I really like Ugly Sonic as well.
Ugly Sonic was good. He was one of my favorite characters.
Poor Sonic.
I'm thinking about
Poor Sonic.
it. Was funny. It was pretty.
You've
funny.
got human teeth.
and then all he can do is just keeps looking at his teeth. Chips Dale's just looking at his teeth. I can't help it. It was so good. Lumiere helping them out.
Yeah.
That convention was good. There was so many in that convention. That was a really, really good movie. I loved it.
I think they did a fantastic job. If you had to rate it 1 out of, what will we say? One out of 5. I was gonna say 1 out of 5 chipmunks.
1 out of 5 chipmunks.
Yep.
I'd say easy. Oh, it's close. It's pretty much almost. I'd say 4.5.
4.5 chipmunks.
I'd give it 5, but I always got to give some room just in case. I mean, I don't feel like there's anything they could have done better, and it is a memorable movie.
Yeah.
But maybe. Yeah.
Well, we did pretty well remembering. Like, we didn't really recap. We kind of jumped around a lot, but
so bad. But definitely go and watch the movie. You have to watch it. If you've listened to this, you have to watch the movie. It's spoiled up. You better go watch it first, then listen to this, and then criticize.
it's a bit late to tell them now. We've just spoiled it all for them. So
hopefully
hopefully they took my warning that we were going to spoil it. So, and hopefully they came back and had a listen to us and listened to us jump all around the place like chipmunks, quite literally.
Did you think, like, watching the old Rescue Rangers, do you think that Chip and Gadget would get together? Or you don't remember back that far?
Maybe. I did watch a couple episodes not long ago, but not that I really noticed now. I'll probably have to watch more into it.
I was shocked that she ended up with Zipper. that was pretty funny.
Talk about crossbreeding.
Oh, this one's got Gadget's eyes. This one's got Zipper's hands. Gadget's face.
That was pretty genius, though.
It was good. The way they made them, it's like a whole new movie. What happened to them after the show, as opposed to like them, part of the, like, still continuing the show over another movie. Or it was good. It was good. It wasn't.
It was different.
Say that it's just, you can't just say it's for kids.
Oh, definitely not.
Because it's
definitely not.
It's like Lego Movie. Anybody can watch it and enjoy the whole movie.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a fan of Rescue Rangers or ever watched it before to enjoy the movie.
You know what I really love, though? I know we don't like to get political on this show, but a lot of movies nowadays have a lot of politics interjected into, is that a word? Or injected, I'll say injected. Have a lot of politics injected into their movies, and there was none in this. It was an entertaining, fun movie. What didn't have to be genius. It was literally entertaining from start to finish.
Right.
And that's what this world needs more of right now. So well done, Disney. Well done.
It was a good family movie. I think if they actually released this in the cinema, it would have done really well at the box office.
For sure.
Would have been people would have gone back to watch it again. Families would have gone. It would have. Imagine the experience would have been great. That end fight scene would have been really, really cool watching on the big screen.
Yeah.
Like,
so do you think it was a mistake to put it out on Disney Plus then?
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
I mean, I think they'll still make a bit of money because people who don't have Disney Plus will want to watch it, so they'll sign up. People will sign up.
Yeah, it definitely definitely deserves the views. I think it was, like I said, I absolutely love this film. You gave your rating of 4.5. I'm going to give it 4 chipmunks. So cool. I'll go. I think that's pretty solid. That's above average. So I don't want to give it a full 5 chipmunks because I want to save that for, like, something mind blowing. If we go down the road of reviewing more movies. So yeah,
we're gonna practice a bit more.
Yeah, well, well, for a first attempt, it wasn't too bad. I don't hate it.
That's all right. So,
we'll get better. We'll get better as we go on. I did also throw this in last minute because we were originally going to do our Big Bro after show, and I said to you, So it's kind of my fault. I kind of just threw you in the deep end tonight. So we were going to do our Big Bro after show. We watched Big Brother. Sarah's written down all these notes. I'm like, hey, Sarah, do you want to review Chip and Dale tonight? Because we didn't do our regular episode on Saturday night and then put it out Sunday. So, and I felt like there was no point doing 3 after shows of Big Brother when we can just do 1 a week. And we're also working on a new show which will probably start next week. One of them, I think we can kind of, I won't say the name, but it's going to be a gaming podcast. So I'm pretty sure either next week or the week after we've got those gaming conferences coming out from Xbox and PlayStation and whatnot. So we're going to have to start that show pretty soon, and we're just need to time manage ourselves better. So
so we don't know whether we're going to be a weekly show, maybe a fortnightly show. We'll see.
The gaming will probably be weekly. The other show I think will be fortnightly because we'll have guests on that one. So anyway, we'll leave that one for later because I'm not sure how far off that one's going to be yet. But the gaming one will be pretty soon because I want to cover those conferences. So
that's right. It's just more trying to work out what we're going to do next.
And then training again will be pretty much everything else from movies to whatever's trending through the week, basically. I think this will just be throw everything at the wall kind of show for us. So, anyway, until we work out what our audience wants to listen to, I guess. So,
So hit us up. Let us know.
Yep.
Let us know what you want to listen to.
Exactly. Rate, review, follow our pages on Facebook and Twitter. Hit us up with what were your thoughts on the movie. What are your thoughts on our show? Just let us know, and we look forward to hearing it. So we've got some other ideas too coming later. So we'll inform you at a later date.
That's right.
All right.
Oh, good.
Let's sign off.
Thank you very much for listening.
See y'all next time.
Well, what a groovy episode that was. Today was really interesting, folks. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Like and subscribe, and don't forget, stay groovy.